What's going on? We back. Goodfella Sports TV, we in the building. Appreciate everybody checking in. One time for the one time. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit the bell icon button. Won't miss another video. Definitely appreciate everybody up in here checking out our videos. About to get in 3 quick videos and hopefully hop on the live real soon. But Oscar De La Hoya, man, he's back on the Devil's Dandruff again. Back on the snow on the bluff. And he goes out and says, "You idiots still paying for pay-per-view." And the screenshot will come up, and he added UFC and added Dana White. I didn't take it as a shot at, Wilder or Fury or, Spence, Mikey or, Broner Pacquiao, because he tweeted at Dana White and at UFC. But what's so funny about it is how he's a hypocrite in this situation, okay? He's a hypocrite because he just put on the pay-per-view with Canelo Alvarez and Gennady Golovkin in September, okay? And then he puts on another pay-per-view with Chuck Liddell and Tito Ortiz in UFC. So you just put on the pay-per-view, okay? Not too long ago, about a month ago, was that pay-per-view, which it didn't do too well anyway. So he's trying to really sabotage UFC 232. You know what I'm saying? He want all the smoke. He wants all the smoke with Dana White. He even want to fight Dana White because Dana White has been blasting him because he's trying to cross the gun line into Dana White's sport, okay, and trying to poach Dana White's fighters. He's trying to discredit Dana White as a UFC promoter and as a big shot head honcho over there. At the end of the day, Oscar De La Hoya got money on top of money, but he's a very insecure dude, man. Real talk. How you going to go snup on somebody else's feet, right? You going to go in somebody else's world because in the boxing world, you a 3rd or 4th or 5th tier rate promoter now because you done fell off, okay? No more HBO, so you got to run over to the Zone. You was having fights on Facebook Live or Facebook Watch. You was in the gutter. Without Canelo Alvarez, Oscar De La Hoya would be obsolete in the sport of boxing. Dana White is running his sport. Dana White ain't falling off right now. It looked like the UFC was going to fall off, but guess what? They came back when McGregor came back with Jones. DC got the heavyweight championship of the world. I mean, he got Chris Cyborg for one more fight. And then Nunes, they fight tonight. He balling. It seemed like he fell off with the Conor McGregor going to fight Floyd and with the Ronda Rousey thing, but he reinvented his sport. What has Oscar De La Hoya done? Oscar De La Hoya is one of the most shadiest figures in boxing. When you talking about how many people he done robbed as a fighter himself, talking about how many fighters they didn't rob with Canelo Alvarez, with judges, with Canelo failing drug tests. He know Canelo on that shit, man. That ain't no conspiracy at this point. You know what I'm saying? How they offered Danny Jacobs an 80-20 split that was less than the purse bid to fight Canelo Alvarez this year. Like, Oscar's real shiesty and a big hypocrite. You know what I'm saying? You can go back to the Floyd Mayweather Conor thing. He was hating on that because Oscar De La Hoya Canelo with Triple G secured the T-Mobile Arena before Conor McGregor and Mayweather could be made. But what Conor McGregor and Mayweather did, they jumped in front of that fight and fought in front of it, and they pretty much took some pay-per-view views away from Canelo and Triple G won. You know what I'm saying? And Oscar De La Hoya and Bernard Hopkins was going on the Breakfast Club hating on Floyd hard. You know what I'm saying? They was going around hating on Floyd, trying to, tear that fight down. That fight still did huge numbers. But then again, he turned around and said that he wanted Canelo Alvarez to fight Conor McGregor. They was open to that, before Floyd fought Conor McGregor. You know what I'm saying? He was called in the circus of clowns. So he got a big track record for being a hypocrite, man. And at the end of the day, I don't know how, what the codes are for the Mexican fight fans or just the Mexican population in general. But I'm going to tell you this, I ain't supporting no dude that wearing no fishnets, man, and paying with kitchen utensils, man. I ain't supporting no dude that's a weirdo. He ain't going to be the face of our race for boxing. Real talk. He couldn't even be my promoter no more. If I'm Canelo, I have to get myself out of that deal. I can't make myself synonymous with a weirdo and a hypocrite. And he's a hypocrite. Out of all the things somebody could say, Oscar De La Hoya should be real low on that list of people that should have an opinion. Real talk. He should be real low on that list of people who have an opinion. You know, if I'm dating a white man, he can't say nothing to me, bro. You was in fishnets, playing with your nose, playing with kitchen utensils several times. I mean, at the end of the day, you can't tell me how you a good promoter. You a shit promoter. Your fighters was fighting on Facebook Watch. You didn't even have a platform. ESPN didn't even want to pick up your fights no more. If I'm dating white, I'll say I don't have those problems. I have Fox, I got ESPN now. Matter of fact, I got ESPN because you ain't on ESPN no more with your terrible fights. So it ain't nothing you can tell me about promoting UFC or boxing because guess what? Without Al Heyman and Richard Schaefer, you ain't nothing. If Dana White really wanted to come out here and obliterate and make Oscar De La Hoya truly obsolete, he could. This might just be some friendly back and forth, man, because Dana White could really obliterate Oscar De La Hoya. Oscar De La Hoya shouldn't even be in the ballpark with Dana White, bro. You talking about a dude that created a powerhouse of UFC. You talking about a dude that Richard Schaefer basically created Golden Boy. And Al Heyman boosted his profile. You talking about a guy that's opening up, new platforms and stuff. And for UFC from Fox to ESPN to still be able to do pay-per-views that do way better numbers than Oscar De La Hoya's Tito Ortiz and Chuck Liddell pay-per-view. So what are we really talking about? We're talking about a successful promoter in the UFC versus a guy that's trying to get into MMA and promote MMA fighters because he can't be successful in boxing no more. But it is what it is. Goodfellas Sports TV. Don't forget, we're on Facebook, we're on Twitter. Also, you can reach out to me in the email as well, or you can check out our Facebook group as well. You want to make a donation to the channel, that link's there as well too. Hit the subscribe button, bell icon button. Won't miss another video, So keep checking out for us. We're going to keep dropping that heat and go live a little bit later. But, let me know how y'all feel in the comment section. One time for the one time. Goodfellas Sports TV. Your boy CJ Goodfella. We gone.